There's a great scene in the classic movie It's a Wonderful Life where George Bailey and Mary have just gotten married and they're about to catch a train for their honeymoon. And suddenly the stock market crashes and the people in the town begin to panic. George leaves Mary in the taxi cab and rushes to the Bailey Brothers Savings and Loan and spends the next several hours making sure it stays open. George and the other employees are just about to celebrate saving the business when the phone rings and the receptionist tells George that his wife is on the phone. Suddenly, George remembers that he's married and he exclaims, "Holy smokes, I'm married." Sadly, George and Mary never got to go on that honeymoon because in an instant, their lives were interrupted and their plans were drastically changed. That old savings and loan business would actually continue to impact their marriage and family for years to come as George worked hard to keep it afloat. In much the same way, couples who find themselves raising a child with disabilities quickly move on from whatever plan A might have been for their marriage and family, and now they're navigating plan B or C or possibly plan D. Parents raising children with special needs face unique challenges that can put tremendous strain on their marriage. Parenting any child is difficult, but raising a child with special needs often involves additional layers of complexity. Parents may need to manage medical appointments, therapies, and even navigate complex educational systems. One or both parents may juggle work, caregiving, and household responsibilities while also coping with the emotional and financial stresses. These pressures can take a toll on a marriage. And sadly, just like George Bailey got caught up in the immediacy of taking care of his business and forgot that he was married, often these couples get so absorbed in the caregiving role that they forget about their marriage. Of course, they don't literally forget they're married, but if not careful, they forget to make time for their marriage, and over time, it begins to suffer. Many couples mistakenly believe that their marriage struggles because of their special needs child, when actually, their marriage is struggling because of neglect. The good news is that the church can be a great advocate to help these couples stop neglecting their marriage and not just survive, but actually thrive in their relationship. So let's look at a couple of ways that the church can help married couples raising children with special needs. First, make sure your child care plan is equipped to support the special needs of their child whenever you offer a class, workshop, date night, or retreat for any married couples. Many times, these couples simply cannot attend your marriage ministry programs because the child care plan will not accommodate their child. Next, offer a class or workshop designed especially for couples raising children with special needs. There are many wonderful resources available today that address the specific and unique needs of married couples with special needs children. Because of these resources, you don't have to create the content, just provide the space to facilitate it. And of course, make sure the child care is adequate to handle the needs of their children. Finally, help these couples get professional marriage counseling if necessary. Sometimes the situation requires a level of care that is simply beyond the church leadership's capacity to meet. When this is the case, have a plan to ensure they get the help they need. This should include knowing who the trusted Christian marriage counselors are in your area. Also, if possible, set aside funds to help offset the cost of counseling. Try negotiating a deal with the counselor to split the cost into thirds. They reduce their fee by 1/3, the church agrees to cover 1/3, and the couple is responsible for the other third. Any financial assistance the church can offer will be a huge help. Marriage is hard. Marriage while caring for a child with special needs is really hard. As couples walk through this journey, it's important to remind them that the health and well-being of their marriage is just as vital as the care and support they provide their child. It's also important to be ready to support them and make sure they have the resources they need to help their marriage thrive.